Alright, we're live. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome, welcome. I am so sorry for my absence. Welcome in. Hello, Frank, and hello, welcome in Peacetown Serenity. I swear, I did not mean to be away for as long as I was. So, long story short, I had midterms, and then I went to a con, out of state. And then I caught con plague so bad that I had literally no voice for the later half of October. And then I tried to start streaming on here again. And then, for whatever reason, Streamlabs was like, yeah, we're not gonna have your beautiful voice come through at all. Which was kind of messed up. And then I got a kidney infection. And then I had finals. And now it is December. I'm still having a little bit of brain fog and a little bit of difficulty focusing. But for a while I wasn't actually able to sit up in my chair. So that was messed up. I am very glad that I'm no longer sick and that I no longer have finals. But anyways, I finished the semester with a 4.0 somehow. But yes, I am so sorry that I was gone for so long. Literally, I feel like I've been cursed. How'd your finals go? Yeah. Alright. Wait, am I on low latency? Yes, I am. Okay, good. But yes, I survived. I'm a little bit worse for wear, but I survived. And now I can finally get back to playing DragonFable, which I've kind of wanted to do this whole time, but couldn't. But yay! Alright, so I gotta talk to this dude. Alright, Richard's gear. Removing the whole tool storage facility, that was a dirty trick. So Seppi is going for the orb too and trying to stop you from getting there first. Never fear, I have a plan. Did your surgery go well? Surgery? I don't think I've had any surgery. I'm like 90% certain I haven't had a surgery. No, they don't do surgery for kidney infections, no. They don't do kidney infection surgeries. At least they normally don't. That's if you need your kidney removed. Normally for a kidney infection, they just put you on some meds and call it a day. Yeah, no, they just give you antibiotics if you have a kidney infection, for the most part. Yeah, they kind of smack your kidneys, and if it hurts and you have other symptoms, they're like, alright, well, just take some antibiotics, and we'll call it a day. And he smacked my kidneys, and it kind of hurt. So they put me on antibiotics. But they don't usually need to remove, like, kidneys during, like for a kidney infection. Normally antibiotics work. If it's bad enough, they might remove a kidney, but my kidneys remain completely intact. But yeah, it was a time. Deep within the heart of Pop Sprocket is our oldest, largest gear that operates most of the smaller gears in town. It was put in place by Richard Fizzlesprong over 100 years ago. If you cut the power to the very large gear, then none of the gear-operated doors in Pop Sprocket will open. Okay. Let's do this. Gonna make some lunch, I'll be right back. Hell yeah. Feed the child gambling debt? See, you say that I need to feed my child. I don't need to feed him. He's full. Look at him. His gluttony knows no bounds. Anyways, why does he need to play with me? Like right in the middle of a quest. There we go. There you go, Dracky. Alright, so I guess we'll see what... Okay, what swords do I have, actually? Do I have any waters? I don't. I guess That's gonna be the best one I can do for now. So... I don't know what you're talking about. I would never forget to feed him several times in a row and make it up to him by just giving him a bunch of DCs. That you'd grind off screen. Yeah, I have not been able to play as many Arctic's entertainment games lately as I would normally prefer to. Mainly because the finals and the kidney infection. I have not been able to lock in, unfortunately. I have played a little bit more Adventure Quest Classic, though. Alright. Are these guys immune to stunning? No, they're not immune. It's just a coin flip on if I manage to stun them or not, I guess. You're not utilizing even half of what you can lock in with. Nah. I'm doing this for fun. I don't particularly care about, like, grinding off screen. I'm not sure why you keep bringing it up, honestly. Alright. There we go. Let's see, let's disarm him as well. I am really enjoying the someone else can take care of it build. I should have actually brought some more guests with me, but as it stands, my horrible, beautiful son is doing, like, decent-ish enough amounts of damage, you know? Alright, get him. Yikes. Thought those things were nightmares, and yeah, they're just kinda, they are, I guess. They exist. Alright, let's see. Get him! Oh, come on! You know, I should be better about not going into the, jets. Got any new Otome games you play? I don't actually play a whole lot of Otomes at the moment. I've actually been playing a lot of Fallout New Vegas, which, by a certain definition, might be an Otome game. Because I, just have toxic het slop with Benny the whole time. Oh god, I don't think I've actually described how I tend to play Fallout New Vegas. Pressure heat is just the spot. So, the thing about me and Fallout New Vegas is that nearly every time I play it, I elect to sleep with Benny. Okay? I always go for the Black Widow perk, and I always sleep with him. Okay? And I know, you're like, Trixie, he shot you in the head and left you for dead. He, like, sucks as a person. But, and you gotta hear me out here. He's so silly. So, normally, you can tell roughly how my mental state is based on how much Fallout New Vegas I've been playing, and oh boy, have I been playing a lot of Fallout New Vegas. So yeah, I've also started actually modding Fallout New Vegas, because although I'm like a PC player, and I've never played it for anything that isn't a PC, I don't think, normally I just don't mod it, like at all. I don't know why. I've just never particularly felt like modding it. But I've recently been playing through, I played through New Vegas Killer, and then I'm also currently playing through New Vegas Bounties 1. And I'm really enjoying it so far. I think it's a really fun mod. So that's mainly what I've been doing. And then I feel like modding Fallout New Vegas, like the the actual act of, like, installing mods for it is, like, a bit different than, like, actually playing the game, and I have been having to troubleshoot my mods a bit. Well, boy, she can't be fixed. Throw her into Dracath-free prison. Oh my god. No! There's nothing wrong with me. You don't need to fix me. But yeah, apparently, a lot of people don't really like Benny. But I like him a whole lot, so, like, you know. Look, I know he's full of red flags, but, like, red's kind of one of my favorite colors. You know? He's a little bit baby girl. And I know none of you will like that I have said that, but it's true. And it is important that I speak my truth even when nobody else agrees with me. Let's see. I've also been playing a little bit more of Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, specifically the unofficial patch. I played through using the unofficial patch, like, when, I think last time was when I was, like, a teenager? I was pretty young at the time, but yeah, oh my god, I love playing as a Malkavian. Oh god, I still need to watch Cobra Kai at some point. But, look, I know I can't fix him. I am well aware that I can't fix him. But what if he was so niceies to me? Liking Darth Vader and all the bad men. Look, we love terrible, horrible men here, okay? To be fair, this is especially coming from somebody who, really liked, Handsome Jack when I first played the Borderlands games. Borderlands 2, specifically. Right around when it first came out, actually. But yeah, I have got to actually get into more things like Cobra Kai. I've also been kind of tempted to, like, watch the Fallout Amazon series, but I have not... Okay, I have not been, like... I have been waiting to see, okay, if they actually mention Benny, like, existing before I decide to commit to watching, the Amazon series. Because he is my little scrungly blorbo, you know? He's just a little guy. I say he's just a little guy. He's like a grown man, isn't he? He's like a grown-ass guy. He's an adult. Of, like, average height and build. I kind of wish I could Webkins milk him, though. Like that one... Man, I'm really bad at avoiding those. Oh, boy. Trixie, has your son been smoking? His head is rudely wide. Don't worry about it. Hello, gerbil in a gerbil. Exactly. We love really big gerbils here. Alright, he's only 50% immune to immobilization, so let's just get this guy. He's gerbing out. Going total gerb mode. I should not ever say that again. Gerbing out, like, sounds like a phrase somebody would use in The Sims. It's gerbin time, and then he gerbed all over the place. I love it when we just go total gerb mode. Let's see. Use your beam attack. Man, this gerb is weak as heck. Let's see if we can stun him again. Nah. Oh, well. I have never actually read, I think that's Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint, I think? Lee Ji-hoon? I think? I think that's the guy from ORV, right? Or maybe I'm thinking of, like, a different... It's either ORV or, what was it called? The name escapes me at the moment. I forgot. James Lee from Lookism. Nah, actually, I've, like, had, like, a lot of friends who are into ORV. I've never actually, read it. Although, I think a lot of my friends who were into ORV were into the... It had a web novel, right? Yeah, they were into the web novel, specifically, and not the manhwa. Alright. Okay, let's keep gerbing it. Too much nonsense happened. Yeah, that usually happens with, like, a lot of web novels. Especially a lot of the ones that are, like... I don't know how to best describe it. But you know what I mean. Like, a lot of the, battle-type web novels. Not like battle, but you know what I mean. But yeah, I like certain web novels. I'm mainly a fan of Danmei, though, so my opinions on web novels are mostly based on how yaoi-ful they are. Long-running series. Yeah. Yep, it's the shonen. It's the shonen. As a longtime Nart fan, I get it. The mechanical gerbil has been defeated. Richard's gear has been stopped. Oh boy. I guess I got a cog. That's sick. Alright, heal me, boy. I'm sorry, I shouldn't call him boy. Stop being messy! Beast Blast. Alright, let's see what guests I have. Zoom probably won't be a good option. Valencia, I think, is mostly metal. I guess Galanoth, and then Artix, I think, is light, which shouldn't be a hindrance. TMMT 2003, Season 5 to 7, yeah. Me, when I enter the realm of gods, because I'm the 1% of the 1%, and there's like 1,000 dudes already there. Literally, though. Oh my god. Alright. We can't fight a battle on two fronts. Okay. For the past few years, we've been working on a project we call the Magic Eye. It's a machine that can see images, then I think he's looking for his smartphone. Hey man, do you want an Apple iPhone? Apple iPhone for sale. Free Apple iPhone if you fill out all of my surveys and give up your personal information. Never lower your eye to an enemy. Oh my god. Allow your friend to make a mistake, for they will never learn. Some guy named Tatsu. Oh my god, he's inventing Twitch! Twitch.tv. Isn't that brilliant? Oh, like a crystal ball. Well, yes, I suppose. Oh my god. I love whatever's wrong with him. Alright. Oh boy. Oh boy. Dog, I think you need to work on a new magic hairline. Literally. Oh boy. What? Oh god. This method is considered your safest bet. Yay! Three, two, one. Blast off! Wile E. Coyote. Oh boy. I love whatever's wrong with these dwarves. Heihachi Mishima hairstyle. To err is human for science. Yeah, it's just too bad these guys are dwarves. Oh my god. Alright. They're for science and kinda semi-idiotic. Only semi. Oh boy. Yay, concussions! Alright, I hope I made a good decision with the light. Okay, well, I didn't make a bad decision. Let's see. How about I just change you to fire then? Get him! Alright, next up we have... Do I actually have any fires? Nope, I don't. Hello, Doom Knight. I'd say Seppi is a hot man, but I mean, is it though? Shit. Is it a matter of opinion? Like, okay, I'm not... Look, I'm not saying he's like the number one, like, People magazine hottest guy, but like, he's not... Level era, elemental weapon doesn't matter. Yeah, I know, but like, I don't know, I like to be silly sometimes. Like, okay, but like, would, though. Sorry, who said that? That's crazy. Anyways. Oh god, does this count as cheating? I personally don't think it does, but like... just slash him. Might be, depends on his... Yeah, I mean... Look. No, I'm not gonna say it. I could say it. Don't get me wrong, I could totally say it, but I probably shouldn't. Anyways, I kind of wish Gravelin would, like, abandon me in a Walmart parking lot, you know? Alright, just keep... But he's good in a future point of view, Deadpool. I mean... He's like... Look. Evil is kind of hot, though. To be fair, as we've already established, my type is not very good. Nobody likes my hear me outs. What are we doing again? Oh, I was talking about how I really want Gravelin to abandon me in a Walmart parking lot. Because you know what? She should be the greatest good he's gonna get, so he's gonna... Exactly. Alright, let's see. Slash him! Yeah, get him! Well, that's just rude. Stop that. Apparently, she's an empress. I don't play... Yeah, in Adventure Quest World, specifically, when she grows up, she becomes Empress of the Shadow Scythe. Yeah. Attack! Kill! I love my violent son. Let's see. Alright, let's do... Alright, Light of Justice. And then I managed to get none of them. That guy only has 12 health left, so at least that's something. Let's disarm that guy. Then... lash that guy, I think. And then... let's see. Focus on, I think, that guy, now that I've gotten that guy disarmed. There we go. Alright. Then attack. And I think beam, probably. Get him. And... there we go. Oh, God. The violent tendencies fell straight down the tree. Exactly, exactly. He got them from me. Sure that no one will notice. Oh, God. Oh, boy. I got another cog. Alright. Let's heal and potions. Let me actually check how much gold I have. I think I need like 500 gold to change my hair, I think. Let me actually double check now, because I'm not 100% certain. Because if I go to, I think it's Falcon Reach. There we go. Nope, go back. And up there. Let's see if I can finally get like a better hairstyle. Okay, give me hair. Why is my music not on here? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's why there's no music. You don't need gold to change hair. Cannot have a haircut with a helmet. Oh, right. Stop walking over the text. Yeah, I think I really wanted some of like the better hairs though, which I think are like in only, I think. It's hard to like, yeah, all of them are 5,000, so I guess I'll just have to wait. I'd really like to also be able to actually color pick my hair and stuff. But I was planning to do that, like, after I got enough to change it. You can get standard haircuts. I don't want, like... Are the in haircuts, like, also considered standard haircuts, though? Alright, let's see. Because, like, I don't want, like, any of the default haircuts. I want some of the ones that you can only seemingly get at the inn. Oh, God, I did not mean to shout. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I am so sorry for that. He's back! But yeah, That came from, like, a deep part of my soul that I knew existed, but I was, like, actively trying to ignore. Oh god, at least I have my mic volume capped out in Streamlabs. So hopefully that didn't blast out anyone's eardrums. Anyway, he's finally back! It's been so long since I've seen my scrungly. My beloved husband who abandoned our beautiful, horrible son. That's definitely his. You can tell it's his. Because I named it after him. Which means it has to legally be his. Because that's how the law works, and that's how paternity works. Oh god, okay. My lord, we've combed the fortress's upper levels, but have found no sign of the intruder. Who would dare invade our fortress? Big question. DragonFable should never happen. This is his house. He pays for the electricity. Oh god. What do you think Trixie was doing? An assassination attempt? No, Trixie knows that she could never get to me within my own fortress. I have no doubt that it was some ill-conceived plan to spy on me. Hero left too quickly to have learned anything about our plans to invade Popsprocket with your undead army, destroy the Cyclone army, and seize the energy orb by force. Then she must have left something within the fortress. Some sort of device? Yes. Like a machine of some sort that the hero could attach to one of the minions. Yes, something like that. This man has a low intelligence that yeah, he's just so. Hello, welcome in, welcome. We're cathing it. We're cathing out right now. Well, I'm cathing out. I don't know what y'all are up to. I'm going insane over here. Something that the hero might have attached to, say, a flying eyeball? I haven't been to a YouTube Trixie stream in a long time. There's actual live stream chat. Yeah. Normally on the collab streams, I don't tend to have chat on because I lock in too hard when I'm playing with friends. But yeah, it's not disabled on any of my streams that aren't, multiplayer streams. Yeah. What are you prattling on about, Drakath? My lord, I believe I have found the spy! Behind you! Drakath, you idiot! This was flying behind me the whole time you were describing our plans? Yes, my lord! He's so stupid! Trixie Beam Cannon! Hello, mod! Hello, mod! Yes, Trixie Beam Attack. That didn't strike you as a bit odd? I will catch the spy, just don't kill me. This is great. Do we have any popcorn? Oh my god. They're calling me the latest mod to ever mod. Yeah, so true, Mod Justice. Thank you, mods. I got him, don't worry. It's because he's so short. His poor little stubby legs just can't keep up with it. I don't got... Stand aside, Drakath. I will capture it. Well done, my lord. Those things are Zorch. Ah! Oh, God. Prince of Fools. Hello? Hold on. I am literally screenshotting this. Let me just save this and then... Wow. Big fan of dudes. Man, I love this Twitch stream. Could you imagine if Sepulchre were a Twitch streamer? You know what? Let's let him go on Twitch. I want to see him crash out at Balatro. Maybe he really is not acting weak. Really is that dumb. He's a little bit stupid, but that's okay, because I love him. It does not matter that you know my plans. In fact, I invite you and your friends to try and stop me and my undead army. I have been forgiving so far, Trixie, but that time is over. Long and live the Shadow Scythe. Okay. Lugnuts. He destroyed the mini magic eye, but it worked. Yippee! Confess your love to all the bad. Learned what we needed to from that loudmouth Drakath. Sepulchre is bringing war to Pop Sprocket. Oh boy. Alright. We're gonna have to find an army somewhere. Alright. Gonna need to borrow one of your griffins. Alright. Let's kill 'em! I hate these goblins. Hate these Sneevils. Attack, kill! Sneevils want boxes. Why don't we just leave him in the box? He deserves it. If Drakath were in a box, and it were wet outside and raining, I would bring him in from the cold and feed him soup. Maybe even tuck him into bed. Sorry, what were we talking about again? Actually, sad backstory monsters for a reason. Yeah, that seems about right. The tragic Sneevil story. Alright, it's time for the beam. Evil little man. I say this with some love. Only some, only some. Everyone knows he's not deserving of more love. Get that in another evil girl's backstory. Yay! I love evil girls. Big fan of evil girls. I'm bisexual. I like evil guys and evil girls. That was the wrong button, but that's okay. Let's just do outrage on this guy. Take damage. Everyone's sad we will never have Moe Ninja Girls again. Moe Ninja Girls. Sorry, what were we talking about? Evil bisexual. See, is it evil, though, to fall in love? Regardless of what the other person is like. God, I think I've talked about it before, but when I was a little baby, when I was a baby Rixie, by baby I mean like, God, 8 years old, I want to say, at the time. I played some Adventure Quest Worlds, I think. I think that was about when it released, yeah. I played a little bit on release, and I did not know at the time that there was a word for bisexual. And so, when I played AQW, I was like, I really want to pick evil for my alignment, because I really like Gravelyn. I think she's so cool. I think she's so awesome. But I can't pick evil, because I'm good, and I know that I'm good. But Gravelyn could never pick good, right? Because this was still really early on in the storyline, right? And so now it's, like, debatable, like, just how evil TM Gravelyn is, right? But, so, basically, in my head, I invented, like, this toxic Yuri situation where I was like, oh my god, we can never be together because I'm too good and she's too evil. And even though we wish that it weren't like this, it's just how it is. So, yeah. I don't like men. God, I love it when somebody is just a little bit morally bad. Morally not great. Never underestimate. Literally, I think, like, the word they use now for that is, like, Yume shipper or whatever. I don't really use that word because I don't think it accurately describes, like, how I feel about fictional characters. Incredibly funny, though, that even from a young age, I was like, oh man, toxic Yuri, huh? That's how... No, the worst part is, though, is you're not wrong. For people who are new here, hi, I'm Beatrix Broadway, otherwise known as Trixie. I was in a cult for a hot minute. An actual cult. Like, an actual cult. I'm not sure what more you want from me on describing the cult. It was a cult. It was the culty kind of cult. And I originally ended up joining because I had a girlfriend at the time. And my mom found out after I'd been with my then girlfriend for 2 years, because I was 16 when we got together and 18 when my mom found out. My mom found out I was a bit bisexual with it and did not like that, so she kicked me out. And so I moved in with my then girlfriend, which would have been fine. If it weren't for the fact that her entire family all had a weird cult thing going on. But yeah, she was kind of like a sad little pathetic meow meow type, so I'm really predictable, I think. I'm devastatingly predictable when it comes to that. Wait, stop, this backstory is heard before. Look, every so often, I do have to actually clarify, because we have had, like, a couple of new people in the chat who get really confused when I just move on. So I'm just very quickly going over it, both for myself, so that I know everyone is kind of on the same page when it comes to that, and also so that anybody watching this VOD after the fact, who somehow missed it, knows, oh, okay, that's right, Trix is like that. I'm nearly dead. I should have a potion. Said, what evil meow meow. It's not a manga backstory, unfortunately. It literally happened to me. And again, it is kind of necessary context for a lot of the cult stories that I have. Do you think Drakath can... I don't want to think about that, actually. I feel like if Drakath kinned a Danganronpa character... who would he kin? Because it wouldn't be Komaeda. No, he'd kin Izuru. He'd kin Izuru, Kamakura, or whoever. The long-haired, black-haired, edgy guy. That's who he'd kin. That is who he'd kin. Izuru, that's just boring. Yeah, exactly. But he wouldn't kin Komaeda, right? He wouldn't kin Komaeda. Because I feel like Komaeda is just too weak and annoying for Drakath to want to kin. No, it wouldn't be. It wouldn't be Soda. Soda is, like, too whimsical for Drakath to want to kin. Don't play with me, man. I was there. I was in the Danganronpa kin community back when it, like, kind of... Back in 2014 on Tumblr. The edgy hamster guy? Nah, Kamakura isn't the edgy hamster guy. He has, like, really long black hair and he's, like, edgy. There's, like, a couple of guys that are, like, hamster-esque guys. I think you're thinking of, I can't remember his name, but from the third game, he was voiced by, like, Solid Snake or something. That guy? It's been a hot minute since I played 3, so I cannot remember his name off the top of my head. No, I mean, oh, Gundam Tanaka. See, I don't think he would kin Gundam Tanaka either. Because I think he'd view Gundam Tanaka as a poser. I want to eat this bag. I love eating bags. Favorite pastime. But yeah, I feel like, even though I feel like Drakath is a bit of a chuny, I feel like Gundam Tanaka is just too chuny for him. He's just too cringe. That is not the last bag you will eat. Oh boy, I love eating hemp bags. You know, they're just full of fiber, and I feel so good after eating them. I love eating canvas tote bags. Straight up, one of my favorite meals of all time, you know? I just love eating bags. I don't want to think about that. Detailed. Look, 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 somebody has to say it. Somebody has to say it. No one else is brave enough to say it. Is that your opinion on Moglin's dictators and men? I mean, it's also my opinion on women, too. Alright. How many more Sneevils do I have to kill at this point? Ah, well. Stop attacking me! I'm beautiful, and everyone loves me. I think. I think everyone loves me. They should love me, if they don't already. Sneevil sigh! No, but, like, look at them. Don't they just, like, fill you with a rage to, like, look at them? Multiple variations of the same enemy all over. Yep. Yep, I just want to stop seeing this particular variation for, like, just a little bit. You know, I don't want to have to see any more Sneevils. I kind of wish they would all die. Alright, let's wound this guy. Heal me, Junior. Alright, let's just attack. Oh, come on! Alright, there we go. Oh, God. There's more. Trixie, I have a form here that says you got your debt transferred from a guy. I don't know what you're talking about. That's always been his debt. Yeah, it's always been his, specifically. I've never been in gambling debt in my life. I don't know what you're talking about. Also, fun fact, did you guys know I just managed to, from a very, very kind donator, spend about $200,000 on Uma Musume, and I got every character ever, and I love them very much. But yeah, I've never been in gambling debt, and I would never, like, transfer my gambling debt to someone else, so yeah, I'm not sure. Oh god, I need to get back into Uma, actually. I really do love Uma Musume, but I become, like, an entirely different person when I play it. I just start screaming at the screen, like, legitimately, like, yelling at my horses. Horse racing? That's new. So when would that form be in? Don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Horse girls took over, apparently. We do love a good old horse girl. Horsey. Spirit of the horse racist. I hate that you're right. Alright, heal me, boy. Ugh. Youch. Owie. Anyways. Attack, kill. Let's see, let's just explode that guy. Alright, hey, he missed. Awesome. Just gonna quickly defend. Then maybe I'll do... Let's see. Yeah, I'll do Lash on that guy. Oh, okay. And then I think Wound on this guy. And then have Junior do Outrage. Anything we missed by not checking Irium out? Mainly me crashing out. Not actually crashing out. Sometimes, though, I do study streams on there. That's pretty much... I do a lot of, like, study streams and just chatting on there. That's about all I do. I mainly do it because Irium is sponsoring me. They're actually the ones who gave me my model, so yeah. Let's see what else. Yeah, that's about it. I don't do a whole lot else on there except studying, just chatting. Occasionally, I might do, like, a fun little event, but that's usually pretty far and few between, you know? Trixie crash-outs are common. The poor woman gets in fistfights with Dracath and gamblers. Look, if he didn't want me to get in a fist fight with him, maybe he shouldn't have had such a punchable face. What you wantin'? King Sneed, I've come to ask you for... Oh my god. Boxes! Yay! Make done quest. Yay! Oh boy. That is a level 50 wand that I cannot use. More than 5, huh? Studying, are you? Guess we gotta check out what you're studying. Dracathusium? Seppi? Lin? Nah, I usually end up studying a lot of well, last semester I did a lot of psychology studying streams because I took a psychology class. This semester I'm calling it pre-gaming. I'm taking a biological anthropology class this semester. So I've been doing a lot of biological anthropology studying streams where, because I spent $60 fucking dollars on my textbook, I have been utilizing it before the semester even starts so that I can study from it and be ahead of the game by the time the class already starts. Because I'm such a good student. And then also this semester upcoming, I have philosophy and I have more composition. I was taking composition 1 last semester, which is mainly just essay writing and stuff. And then this semester, I will be taking composition 2. $60, anyone who needs that must be... Oh my god, do not get me started on academia, bro. Do not get me started on academia. No, but like, oh my god. I hate Pearson, and I hate Macmillan or whatever, and I hate like all of the textbook publishers so much. Words cannot describe the absolute rage I feel when I have to pay $60 for a digital textbook. Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, it was actually closer to like 70 with taxes. With taxes and everything else, it was probably really, realistically, I'm being generous when I say it was like $60. With everything, it was probably closer to $75. 75 US buckaroos for a digital textbook that I can only rent out for like 120 days, not 120. I think it's like 180 days, which is like, yeah, that's like half the year or whatever. But like that, $75 for a digital textbook that I rent out for half a year. Okay? I can't even use it as like a monitor stand, as like a particularly expensive monitor stand, okay, because it is a digital textbook, okay, and because it is a digital textbook, I also can't buy it used, because there are no used physical editions of this digital textbook, and there's no used physical editions of the contents of the textbook from like previous editions, because it has always been a digital textbook, okay? And I need to have the digital textbook specifically so that everything lines up and my professor can actually see the work I've done in the textbook with all of the various textbook questions. $75 US for a textbook. 75. Anyways. You can't even hit with someone with it, literally. Anyone know where Fight Street... I wanna fight publishers so bad. And that's not even starting, okay? That's not even starting. Unlike, I was trying to find sources and interesting papers to read for a psychology paper, right? Right, and one of the ones that we had seen mentioned early on in the textbook was like a definition of stress, and it had a specific source. So I went to find the original published source so that I could read it. Do you wanna guess how much it cost? I can pull up the exact screenshot right now. I can pull up exactly how much it cost. I can tell you exactly how much it cost if I wanted to actually read that book to use as a source for my final project in psychology. It $1,199.99, not including tax. I'm not joking. I have a screenshot. I have receipts here. Hold on. Let me just... Okay, then if I drag it over into Streamlabs... Yeah, I hate academia. 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 But yeah. Also, 3:53 a.m. where I'm at. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sleeping on that economy. Yeah, it's the worst. It's the worst. Anyways, college is great, everyone. College is just great, everyone. But yeah, there we go. Anyways, one last quest. Yeah, like, you do not need that much money for a digital edition. We're not even talking a physical edition. For essentially a PDF of a book. You were asking for $1,200 for a PDF of a book. Alright, Pactagonal night time. Hi, Rollith. Oh, boy. Morale, oh, boy. Oh, boy, a bunch of bandits are attacking. They call me a college dropout the way I dropped out of college. God, I want to give up so bad. I'm not going to, but I really wanna. Should see Rollith off duty. He's great. Oh, boy. You need to ask them yourself, though. Oh, man, these bandits, they look really familiar. I wonder if, no, it couldn't be. I forgot my buddies. I forgot to grab my buddies. What if I just, what if I just left? What if I just left? Goodbye. I'm not helping you. Alright, I'll help them after I get my guests. Alright, I guess I'll do... Valencia or Zoom? I really do like playing with Zoom in the party, so I guess I'll pick him. Me when they make me grab my buddies. Begging my buddies to hop on. Alright, quests. Let's go. Insurmountable. Oh boy, I wonder, is there a bandit invasion going on? A big mystery here. Wait, can I just... Oh my god. Look, he's so nice. He's holding a party just for me. Summon your pet. But yeah, he's so nice. Oh god. Okay. Then let's see. Let's do... I mean, that guy only has 18 health left. Get him! Alright, then I guess I'll just do... Yeah, I'll just do that, and then Nova... Bomb. Ah, a true American. Bombs. That reminds me, in my current run-through of Fallout New Vegas, I've gotten, like, really into using the grenade launcher that you get at the beginning of the game if you have, like, I can't remember the specific DLC, but it's a DLC thing. And I've just been kind of using that for close quarters combat and blowing myself up, and ruining my limbs. It's awesome. More people should do that. RPG go brr. Yeah, once you, like, get going in turn-based combat, it feels so great, you know? Alright, get him! Yeah, woo! Alright. It's just attack. Attack! Guess multi. Anyone got good manhwa recs? I've been reading, like, a decent amount of manhwa, but, like, all of them are, like, reincarnation, romantasy type manhwa, so, I feel like most people would not want those recommendations in my chat. Trixie is in the Trix blender. Literally, I'm in the trick zone. Blender Rixie. I have... I just noticed I was off screen. Alright, there we go. I'll adjust my camera like that. Let's just kill. Everything is a copy of something else. So true. But yeah, I've been trying to get back into reading, romance web comics. Because they were some of my favorites. And I've gotten back into reading a couple of them. I can't remember their names off the top of my head, though. Under the Oak Tree was always one of my favorites, though. I really liked Under the Oak Tree. And... I Wasn't Cinderella was another one I really liked. Let's see what else. There was another one I liked. I can't remember the title off the top of my head. Hold on, I'm gonna close chat for a moment so that I can actually pull it up on my manga reading site thing. Alright, let's see. I've Become a True Villainess. The one I was thinking of is called I've Become a True Villainess. Trixie romantasy, while also kicking the fuck out of bandits. Literally, how about Isn't Being a Wicked Woman Better? I have not actually read that one. Hold on, I'm actually gonna jot that down real quick. Hold on. Let's see. You guys get keyboard ASMR real quick. Alright, saved. That one, just okay. Yeah, I really do love a lot of the romantasy Hetslop, but at their core, even though I find them comforting, and I really do enjoy them, they're mostly mid. It's like candy, you know? I'm eating candy. I'm not eating an actual meal. I'm not going into these expecting to find, like, a succulent 12-course meal. I think the first one I ever read was actually, I want to say it's, I've Become Pregnant with the Emperor's Child, or something. Oh god, sorry. Yeah, I think it was called, like, Shit, I can't remember now. I've Become Pregnant with the Tyrant. Yes, it's... I got pregnant with the Tyrant's Child. To each their own. Yeah, Hiding the Emperor Child is a pretty good one, too. Good to know, good to know. I know there was one a while ago that was like... it was like, I think it was a manhwa, but the main character, the MC, like, got isekai'd into a world of her favorite manhwa, but she was a big fan of the main male character, but she instead, like, becomes his stepmom or something. And it's not, like, romantic between them. She just gets with his dad. But yeah. I really do need to get back into, manhwa, though. I really do love manhwa a whole lot, and romantasy stuff. I recently purchased Bride, actually, the book Bride, speaking of romantasy, and I was expecting it to be, like, a bit more than it was, right? Because I forget that I've spent, like, a good chunk of my life. Trixie had me in the first half with that description. But yeah, I recently purchased Bride, and I was expecting... Right, so... How do I phrase this? I've spent a very long time on the internet and on AO3. So... I forget that what is generally considered to be particularly, well, I forget that some people consider certain things less normal than others, so I was expecting, like, when people were describing Bride, I was like, oh my god, this sounds amazing, and I was like, oh, this is just normal AO3 stuff. This isn't even really, like, this is... AO3 is giving it away too much. No, but, like, with the way that other women were, like, and other people were, like, talking about this book, I was like, oh, they're making this sound real interesting. Oh my god, surreptitious. Yay! Oh boy. I got another sword I cannot use. I feel sensibilities between Kath Jr. and you is kind of setting the bar low. I know higher bars. More Sir Knight puns. I do love Sir Knight puns. Unironically, I find them completely delightful. Alright, so after talking about how much I hate college textbooks and AO3 and all of that, this has been a very eventful stream to get back into streaming DragonFable with. Thank you to everyone for stopping by. I had a lovely time streaming today. I really would like to stream again next week. If I get hit by a truck and I can't stream again next week, I am so sorry. I really hope that I can actually stream again next week, please. Oyasu Mixie, everyone!